Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot. For those of you who have been here many times before, I'm truly appreciative of all of your time and energy that you contribute. And to everyone who's here for the first time, welcome. We're going to go ahead and ask yes or no today. We're going to ask why. So I'm going to ask you to choose between one of 6 different groups or piles. So the first one is this one here. It's honey calcite. Group 2, this is celestite. Group 3, this is clear quartz. Group 4, this is green fluorite. Group 5, this is your amethyst. And for you, group 6, this is your pyrite. All right, so let's all take a couple of deep breaths. Let's take the energy that was here with us before this moment in time and just release that for a moment. Close our eyes and intuitively choose group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. As always, the timestamps will be in the description box below, along with a way to contact me via email if you have comments, questions. I know a lot of you send me things via email. I appreciate that very much. And certainly if you're interested in a personal reading, you can contact me that way as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello, group 1. This is your choice. This is the honey calcite. All right, we'll put that off to the side along with this oracle. What I did today as I opened the box, I took the top 6 cards. So we will see which one you got. All right, so let's start with some tarot. I take whatever flips out, and then we'll move on to oracle. This is a general read, so just take the aspects that match up, that make sense. All right, and we have healing. Rebirth. The outsider. And turning in. Okay, so when we see this card, the 10 of Swords, this is a card that calls us to kind of emerge from what's been done to us. It asks us to kind of rise above the experiences that have placed us in a situation where we feel like we need a big change in our life, or we're hoping for some changes, or we're looking for a different outcome. And I love that it's called rebirth, because the 10 of Swords is that energy that has been so burdensome or heavy on your heart or on your mind that it really prevents you from seeing things that might be opportunistic in your life, that might provide clarity, that might provide happiness, that might provide opportunities, right? So I love that this is kind of calling for a rebirth, because 10s always end a cycle and 1s always start something new, a new beginning. This energy here has made many of you feel like the outsider. So this is your 5 of Pentacles, right? Where there's something just beyond you that you're wanting, that you're needing, that you're hoping, praying, meditating, trying to manifest, okay? And you can kind of relate to this image, right? It's this little boy, and you feel that maybe he doesn't have a lot in the material world. You see that he doesn't have shoes on. He's a little bit unkept, and he's locked out of whatever seems to be bright and beautiful on this side, okay? So that kind of philosophy or belief or communication that you've absorbed from experiences around you or from what you've seen can really create this environment of, I need something different. I can't take it anymore. It's more than I can take. So sometimes this energy is very intertwined. Okay. They're showing me an infinity sign where it's like this never ending back and forth between feeling like the outsider, not having enough, needing something different, not sure how to get there, trying something. Sometimes they don't work out, going back to feeling like the outsider. Okay. And then we have here the Four of Cups, turning in. And this is Spirit asking you to see all these images here, spirits, voices, people of the past. It's asking you to ignore all of that. And that's not easy for any of us. That can take a lot of will and intention and discernment and a real focus on our parts. Of course, when they ask us to turn in, it's because if we can kind of block out this energy, we really hear, we really feel, we really know what our next steps are, what would be an appropriate path to try and take a step on, okay? One step at a time. But we can't do that unless we turn in. This is something that we do sometimes after we've had a lot of this Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords energy around us, because it's so difficult, okay? But the other thing that we see here is we see this beautiful healing card, okay? And this is about healing your emotions. You can see there's a hand here. It's about healing your thoughts, your beliefs. It's about opening up your heart and trying again, trying to believe in something, trying to trust something or someone, trying to acknowledge that, then they're ringing my ear right now, trying to acknowledge that there is an opportunity for a rebirth, trying to heal they've got these lower chakras covered. So those lower chakras where we don't feel secure and stable, we're not connected to family, we don't feel like we're going to be okay, we don't feel creative, we don't feel empowered, we don't feel worthy, we don't feel deserving. So healing, and when these areas are healed, and when this area is healed, the heart has the ability to open up that much quicker, that much more larger than it ever could before, okay? Because there's so much connection between those energy centers within. And those energy centers are more than, when people say, oh, so it's just a chakra, those are energy centers that affect our physiologic self, so our body, our DNA, our cells, as well as our mental, emotional, and spiritual self. So it's all really connected. So the turning in provides the opportunity for healing, and the rebirth then can come forward. All right, let's see what else do we have for you, group one. Angel, spirits, and guides. Falcon, use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. So for some of you, there's some tough decisions to make. It's the end of the year. This is a timeless read, so you'll see it when you need to see it, but we tend at this time of year to kind of reflect a lot and think, okay, what do I need to change? What do I need to do? Your perception might change a little bit about how to go forward, who to go forward with, what would be best for you, how to make it so that you don't feel like this outsider, how to capitalize on the healing that's taking place, and the intuitiveness that you're starting to kind of absorb a little bit more attention to the intuition, right? A little bit more wisdom and guidance from the messages that you're getting. And a lot of you are realizing that you don't have to go outside of yourself for the healing. A lot of that healing capability is within you. For some of us, I don't know if you've ever heard of the book, You Are the Placebo. It's an amazing book about healing. They're giving me full body chills. It's an amazing book about healing, but it's the healing power that you have. And it's about healing everything from limiting beliefs and physical ailments to spiritual issues. So what it is, it's just saying that you have that ability to heal yourself. And a lot of that is just trusting and believing. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go it alone. I mean, if you need some additional help, without a doubt, it should be something that you try and secure for yourself, try and find for yourself. Sometimes it's, someone who you can listen to some of the things that they put out on YouTube or in a book or in a podcast, and that starts getting you to think differently and feel differently. I know that when I was diagnosed with something many years ago, I tried all the scientific and medical approaches because that's what my background was in, and it didn't get me anywhere. And I kind of started to open up and started to listen to different things and read different things. And I started to realize that so much of what can change was really within me to make it happen, okay? And then you have truth, and you also have release. So, you know, you have, first of all, 2 trees here. So trees are always about being grounded, being sturdy, being secure, okay? And when we release some of these outdated beliefs about what we think we are, or what we think our life is, or what we think our circumstances are, if we can let go of, and we get attached to that, not because we want to, it's just the opposite, we want to move away from that, but we get attached to that because it's been around for so long for some of us. So releasing some of that information, and the truth comes in with the healing. The truth comes in with the turning in. The truth comes in that changes our perception. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? So moving into a space where you're healed, where you kind of start to see things as they truly are, not the illusion. And then you have door to spirit, number 32. So here we have the number 5, and here we have the number 5. So this is spirit saying you are going to heal. You are going to be able to overcome these feelings, these lower level energies where there's something lacking in your life, where you feel downtrodden or just uncertain on if there's another option for you and what that might be. So door to spirit. So with the healing, and most definitely with the turning in, we open the door to spirit, and that's where we get that intuitive guidance. Now you've got water energy coming through here twice, right? That's always about feminine energy that flows. It's about connecting. It's about our intuition. It's about getting in touch with that which is truly resonates with our heart, okay? You know, they say the heart is the window to the soul. Well, the reason they say that is because if we do the things that feel good, emotionally fulfill us, right? Feel good in the heart space, that's going to resonate with the soul. That's going to put us on the right path. And then the bottom of the deck for you is cornucopia, number 11. So this is a card of abundance, right? Of definitely not being in a situation of lack. And the other card that was underneath that is woman holding a coin. So now you have 2 cards. And what's interesting, this is the number 6, which is the number of the heart. And number 11 is that about the number of the soul. So we just talked about the heart and the soul, and you get these 2 cards. So that's just another message from spirit saying, you know, as you go through this process of healing, whatever type of healing you have to do, you are going to become more in tune to what your soul wants and what your heart needs to experience, and how that's more authentic with where you're supposed to go in the coming years. Not only the coming year, but the coming years. All right. So it could be a lot of financial gain. I mean, this is the 5 of Pentacles, right? So it's healing a financial situation, a woman holding the coin. So when you start to release some of those thoughts and feelings about, you know, I'm always struggling. It's always difficult. I never seem to find a job where the people aren't toxic. I never seem to be able to move beyond a certain point in my career wherever I go. It's like they cap me off. So this is woman holding a coin. So this is you improving in some kind of financial situation. Cornucopia is a lot of abundance, right? Harvesting. They're showing me the Empress right now. So creating some ideas, some content, some opportunities. Maybe you're going to do something creatively, write, paint, do something where you can kind of reinvent yourself with this rebirth so you can make some extra money. Okay, but it's going to be something that you really feel is right for you. It feels like, yes, this is what makes sense. This is what feels right. All right, and then look what pops out here. Soul alignment. It's time for a radical change. How can you show up for yourself in ways that you have never before? Okay, that's pretty amazing, because this is very much in line what we're talking about. How do you make the changes? How do you go through this rebirth? How do you, turn in and say, oh, I know what kind of change I need. Or maybe I don't know exactly what I need, but I know I need a change and I'm going to be open to it. So, she's out here on this horse. She's got her arms open up and she's just asking the universe, show me, I'm ready, lead me, guide me. Okay, show me, help me see my truth. And it does change your perception of everything when we kind of take that approach of, all right, I surrender, I give up. What is it that I need? And we have soul alignment here, and then we have the number 11, which we talked about is kind of the number for your soul as well. And then you have achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. So you have the ability to manifest something that will definitely improve your life. It might just be a different place to live that feels safer, that feels more like you, that feels more comfortable. It might be a shift in what you do for a living. It might be you being brave enough, right? And then let's agree, you have to be brave to kind of try something, whether it's completely different or it's something you want to do a little bit on the side, or you want to partner with somebody. Asking someone, that can be brave. Do you want to do this with me? What do you think about this? If we step outside our box and say, oh, I'm going to approach someone to do something different with me, and we worry, well, what if they don't want to do it? And then if they don't want to do it, we think, oh, that was a terrible idea. And then we kind of crawl back into the box we were in before. So we want to kind of think outside the box a little bit here. All right. Prosperity. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided for as you follow your intuition. And here we have the 4 of Cups. And we have healing. Your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, so group 1, you have a lot of cards about prosperity. Okay, you have a lot of cards about improving your everyday financial situation or your long-term financial position. And then you have, you know what to do, Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. A lot of what we don't realize is so often we have the answers, they're within us, but we don't trust ourselves. And that's very common for so many of us. So we have to be willing to kind of trust what we feel and know that it's our truth. Okay. And you have integrity. All right, so this card is, first of all, she's got a lotus over her heart space. So this is her emerging, a rebirth after healing, no longer the outside, opening the door to spirit, getting a different perception, living our truth, releasing the limitations of the past, of the people, achieving that which what we desire, and a myriad of abundance that's here. Okay, so much abundance. Integrity. So this is spirit saying, trust yourself. And when we act, with integrity, when we make assumptions and decisions and communicate and then take action with integrity, things start to fall into place. But this is also a message to when you speak with other people, when you want their thoughts, when you want their feedback, if you want to work with someone, if you want someone to try and help you, they have to be a person that has integrity as well, okay? They have to want it to be, for your highest and greatest good, right? They want to see you succeed. They want to help you, okay? So the people that you're around, make sure that they have integrity as well. All right. And final card, do not focus on where you have been, focus on where you are headed. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so for you, group 1, this is a yes, because you see where you've been or some of the things you've encountered, but you see this just enormous spread of cards that all show the same thing, a movement, a shift to something better, to more in alignment that lets you, see the reality of what it could be, of what life is meant to be for you. So really beautiful energy. So this is definitely a yes for you, group 1. All right, if there is something that resonates or makes sense, please like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I give away a free reading. They're upwards of an hour long. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe. And in the comment section, write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you much peace and happiness. Namaste. Hi, Group 2. This is your choice. This is Celestite. All right, and this card is one of the 6 top cards I just grabbed out of the box. So I opened the box, I grabbed the first 6 cards. We'll see which one you have. All right, this is general read, so just take what resonates. Here we have compromise. That's your 6 of Pentacles. It's the Knight of Wands with intensity. Aloneness, that's the Hermit, Virgo showing up. And then 2 of Pentacles, moment by moment. Bottom of the deck for you, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So Pentacles represent money, but they also represent the things that we interact with, deal with, are concerned about most hours of the day that we're awake. Okay, so money, relationships, health, overall well-being, that sort of thing. So for you, Group 2, there has been a situation that has kind of prompted you, pushed you, whether you went voluntarily or not, to kind of take some time. And I'm seeing some people like spending time on long walks alone, some people doing candle work, but taking some time to try and get a clear answer, a clear picture on where to go next, what to do next, because there's been some confusion, some back and forth. They're showing me somebody on a swing, like swinging up high and then going back really far. So kind of that back and forth about how to go forward, what's right, how to make things better. Now, when we see Pentacles, it's usually about how to improve your, day-to-day life to make things easier for you. So it can be job, it can be career, it can be money, it can be relationship. This feels more like traditional kind of money, career type things. So it can be education to help you improve your outcome in life financially. It can be a creative endeavor. It can be a job idea. It can be, do I move somewhere to make things better for me? Trying to get some clarity because there's been a lack of clarity, okay? So this is that Virgo energy that comes in, that illuminates things for you. It kind of makes you feel a little bit more, they're giving me the words warm and fuzzy, because it can be like a nurturing kind of energy that says, feel into this, trust into this, hold to this, okay? And then we've got the Knight of Wands here, which is Sagittarius energy coming in with some changes, and coming in probably pretty quickly with some changes, ideas on how to move forward, acceptance of what to go forward on, different choices that you're going to make that are going to give you a different outcome. But the key word here is choice, because there's been a bit of an imbalance in the way you see not only yourself and your abilities, but sometimes it's around the people around you, how they see you, right? So they aren't giving you the credit that you deserve. You're not kind of making it known to other people. I'm capable of this. I can provide this. I can do that. So it might be taking on new responsibility. It might be moving up, leveling into a higher level position you've not had before. Maybe your family says, no, don't go in that direction. You need to do this. You need to go to school. Don't go to school. You need to try this. Don't try that. So there's a kind of a center point where you need to figure out. And that's why the Hermit is here, because there's been an imbalance and lack of clarity, and you have to make a decision, and you're unclear and uncomfortable with what's right. Okay. But bottom of the deck here is we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy with Venus, right? And Venus is about harvest and love and a bountifulness and feeling happy and feeling fulfilled and having enough. There's always plenty around, and it's interacting in circumstances and situations that make you feel proud of yourself, that make you feel like, hey, I've done this, I've accomplished this, I'm moving forward, I'm gaining some momentum here. All right. So very positive movement and opportunities coming towards you, but you've got to make the decision, which will then set you on a path that's more, it's more authentic for what you should be doing, which therefore we automatically move into a position where we thrive. Okay, we do better. All right, angel spirits and guides. White eagle, the connection to divine guidance is within you. Okay, and you got the hermit. So that's exactly what we're talking about. When you connect in and are seeking further information, further insight, greater intuition, okay? Some of you may have been spending a lot of time alone trying to kind of figure things out so you don't have other people kind of chirping in your ear. So this is, again, spirit coming forward, always represented by eagle, that divine guidance is within you because you are part of spirit, right? We are all part of spirit. We're an extension of. We are that same kind of creator being. And then as I say that, you get transformation and enlightenment that flip out together. So here you go, group 2. Big transformation once you start to follow your guidance and make that decision on how to capitalize this energy and make some adjustments so you're more balanced. So the things that you experience in life, they feel good, they make sense, they're profitable, right? They give us happiness, they give us joy, they give us a sense of accomplishment. So there is a transformation that's going to happen for you and to you based on this illumination, this enlightenment of you understanding and connecting within. Okay, so be open to the messages that come from the divine. So look for synchronicities like numbers. If you're uncertain, pay attention to your dreams. And then you have angel balance. So that's twice we have a balance message here for you because we talked about it here with the 6 of Pentacles. So maybe some of you aren't good at balancing I give this much of my energy to others or to something that I believe in, but I'm not reaping the rewards. Or I give this much of myself to a relationship or something I believe in, and I'm not getting it back, okay? So that's another reason why this is here to say, well, those things that you're giving your energy to, are they the right things? Maybe they're not the right things. And there's a transformation coming in for you once you make a decision that's going to put you on this path of balance and abundance. Some of you have had a lot of anxiety around some of these situations that you're dealing with. And you can't seem to break free of it. So that's another reason why these cards are here for you. And then you are the joy seeker. What little victories can you celebrate? Okay, so whenever, and they're giving me a high-pitched ring in my left ear, whenever we change direction, whenever we make a decision, trying to find something that makes our life more cohesive, okay, happier, easier, that flows, we have to find the little things that work, that make us feel good. If it's a small moment, if it's a small win, find that. Make a big deal out of that for yourself, okay? Absorb that energy. It only furthers your momentum, and it only continues to push you and to support you going to the next level, going to the next thing, believing in yourself, finding some security in what you're doing, okay? So don't minimize the small things. There's a lot of expansion that's going to happen for you personally, and that alone is something that you should acknowledge and realize that, a lot of people don't go through that for one reason or the other. So the fact that you do, you need to recognize that in yourself, okay? That's a big thing. Expanding is not easy. Expanding is the hard part. Staying the same is the easy part. All right, and then you have Felix Felicitas, number 35, a power symbol to create lucky, serendipitous events. Yeah, luck will change for many of you. I mentioned before, look for synchronizations with numbers and signs and symbols and that sort of thing, and you get serendipitous events. So this is Spirit just kind of reconfirming what we're saying here. All right, angels, spirits, and guides, what else? Creative writing, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article, or a book. Okay, so some of you might actually be writers or trying to be writers. Some of you might want to write for a vlog. Some of you might want to write a book. Some of you are writing a book, but you are trying to go the traditional way of, working with a publisher. And Spirit is saying that be open to self-publishing, and there's a lot of content out there to support you and guide you on self-publishing. And there have been some amazing musicians and authors who have self-published via the different platforms out there, and different sources for doing that. So that's going to be important. Whenever Archangel Gabriel comes in, he's always the messenger, right? He's always the communicator. So communicate what it is you want. Even if you just keep a journal to write what you want, it will keep you kind of on this path that you're going forward on, to bring you to this Queen of Pentacles and being balanced. All right, let's see what your card is here. But look at that, possibilities. And look at her arms wide open. This is beautiful. So this is just Spirit saying that the possibilities are really endless for you, group 2. You have Archangel Gabriel showing up. Celestite is a beautiful stone to connect with the angelic realm if you're comfortable with that. You have a lot in here about intuition and divine guidance and enlightenment. So a very awakened group, a group of seekers. So I love that. We have that here, joy seeker, but the seeker, those are you who are seekers of change, seekers of knowledge, seekers of, I know there's something else. It's because you were a seer and a seeker in a previous lifetime, okay? So that moves with us, that stays with us at that DNA level. So there's a lot of you who have some amazing ability to create major changes, because when you connect in, you really do see the possibilities, okay? And the magical transformation definitely takes place at that time. All right, final card. Be open to receiving. You do deserve to receive. And this card is about receiving and giving, and you get that, okay? So be open to the possibilities to receive all this amazing abundance in your life, because it's really beautiful. Okay, so this is a nice yes for you, group 2. If there's something that resonates or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I give away a free reading upwards of 1 hour. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comments section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hello, group 3. This is your clear quartz. So when I chose the oracle, I opened the box. I took the top 6 cards, so we'll see which one is for you. All right, so we're going to start with tarot, and we will take what flips out. All right, let's see what flipped out for you here. We have got the Star, which is Aquarian energy, the Source, which is Ace of Wands, the Creator, which is the King of Wands, Friendliness, which is the Two of Cups, and we have Maturity, which is the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so we've got some really strong energy coming in here. You have 2 aces to begin with. Okay, so when we get 2 aces, this is Spirit saying there's a universal supportive shift in energy for you, and it's like they're extending the hand to say this is available to you. So whatever you have some thoughts about, inspiration about, what you have always wanted to do, what you have a new idea about, this is energy that is going to support that, okay? And then you have the Ace of Pentacles saying whatever you do is going to help you in your everyday life. So that can be money, they're ringing my ear. That can be career, that can be finances. Pentacles is everything that we deal with on the day-to-day, okay? It can even have to do with improving your relationships of all different types, okay? And then you've got Aquarian energy coming in here with the Star. That is saying that you have been on a journey, and on that journey, you have gained knowledge, because in traditional tarot, she kneels in the pool of consciousness, which shows she's grown, she's awoken, she's expanded, she's gone through an awakening, she's on kind of a soul journey. Okay, she's a starseed, and when I say she, it's just energy. But that along the way, you've pulled the things that are of value, you've released the things that are not, you're healed, you're in a position to receive the blessings of the universe. And then you have this energy which embodies you. So whenever you see a court card like this, it's you stepping into that energy, you absorbing that energy, or you encountering this energy with someone. So this can be someone who comes in to help you, to offer help to you, to set things up with you. This can be you stepping into this, saying, I'm going to take on this role. I'm going to step into this new position. I'm going to step forward and take control of my life. I'm going to change the path my life has been on. I'm going to look at my life differently. I'm going to make some changes. And I'm worth it. I deserve it. It's about time. And then here in this environment, this is representing the mirror that you send out to the universe is going to bring it back to you. What is it that you want? What do you want to bring into your life? What do you want to attract into your life? Okay. In the present moment, visualize what that is. And there's all this amazing energy around you to support you with these two aces, the Star and the King of Wands here. It's like, what do you want to make? What do you want to have your life look like a year from now, 5 years from now? Finch, new opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. Amazing. So it's just saying, yeah, new opportunities. You have these two aces here. What opportunity do you want? You can do it. You can have it. You're ready. You're very ready. All right, let's see what else we have. Angel, spirits, and guides. So opportunities are endless with cards like this. All right, and you get trust. Got a couple cards that flipped out. Take risks. Flow. And leadership. Okay, so this is a perfect example. Spirit is saying, trust, new opportunities are yours, claim them. Well, this King of Wands, they make it happen. They don't wait for it to come, right? They take the bull by the horns, if you will. Trust this opportunity with these aces. Move into a state of flow. So don't worry about what's happened in the past. Okay, just focus on what's coming towards you. Be diligent about moving in a state of flow, meaning that I'm going to be open. I might take some risks. I'm going to trust a little bit. I'm going to, do my homework and understand a little bit about what's before me. Is it right for me? Do I want it? Does it feel good to me? And then leadership, be the leader in your own life. Take initiative. All right. Take on a leadership role. You're definitely ready. One that will make you not only feel really good about who you are, what you're capable of accomplishing, and the contributions you can make, but also how that can improve your life, okay, in the everyday. All right, let's see what else we have for you. Insight, yeah, trusting your insight. Believing opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. That's part of flow. That's part of trusting. When we start to feel and connect with what we're hearing. So when I say hearing, it's not like you don't necessarily have to hear someone speaking in your head like someone is talking to you right now. You can just get an idea in your head that pops in, that comes out of nowhere. That's another form of hearing, okay? So start to listen to that, strengthen that. Ask for confirmation. Sometimes you can say, okay, I think you want me to do this, or you gave me this. If this is correct, please confirm it by showing me this or doing that or something like that. It really does work. It's a very nice exchange of energy between yourself and spirit, yourself and your higher self. All right, angel, spirits, and guides, what else? Okay, you have 2 cards here. Rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You are an empath. How can you detach from the drama? Okay, so this is you stepping up into that King of Swords energy. King of Wands. King of Wands does not deal with the drama, doesn't take on the baggage of things that aren't his, right? He's very focused on making things happen. He's very focused, again, it's just energy, on following that which excites him, that which provides him with like energy and enthusiasm. So if there's the naysayers around you, or those who might try and sabotage you or say you're not ready for a leadership role or anything like that, okay, that is absolutely not true for you, group 3. And then the other card you have is when peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. So again, rising above it, and negativity can't exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? Well, that's part of flow, okay? So again, some of you have had people who maybe kind of sabotaged your efforts, or they had a lot of, they have a lot of baggage from life where they've had some difficult things in life and they carry that through. And sometimes those people spread that energy around, and you just have to be aware of it and not absorb it as your own, okay? All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else for group 3? Teaching and learning, Archangel Zadkiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So that might be part of your leadership role. That might be you taking a risk. Maybe you're going to get on some platform and start to teach people about something or share your knowledge. Some of you, you really have the ability to share your experiences to help others. For others of you, you're a natural born, counselor. For a lot of people, you have a really great way of kind of taking in information and then sharing it that helps people. That's another reason why you have to be careful, because you're an empath and you don't want to absorb people's negativity. But you have the ability to really help people see another way, see another idea, see another option, another existence, as far as opening up to this change in energy. So a lot of you have the healing capabilities. You've had that in different lifetimes, and you can bring that forward. And for some of you, it would be taking a risk. So if you're interested in starting something on one of the platforms, TikTok, YouTube, IG, Facebook, whatever, anything else that's out there, and just kind of play with it and see, take some risk. You might be surprised at some of the momentum you get. And then the other card that flipped out is overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you're surmounting any previous challenges. Yeah, so that's a lot about the star card energy. They're ringing my left ear right now. The star card is, you overcome what's been before you. You've healed, and you've grown from that in a way that you can help others. You have 2 cards. The time is right. Have faith. Your desire is about to come to fruition. And have compassion for another. Yeah, so you obviously, that's a given here with you, group 3. Let's see what we have here for your card here. Abundance, beautiful. Okay, that makes a lot of sense with this Ace of Pentacles, the leadership card, the trust, the flow, and everything, and the star. So this is a very nice yes for you. All right, so if something resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away about a 1-hour free reading. Randomly, I choose a name during the new moon. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe and hit I enter in the comment section. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Hi, group 4, this is your choice. This is green fluorite. All right, and then when I open this box of oracles, I just grab the top 6 cards. So we will see what that says for you at the end. We're going to start with tarot as always. Take what flips out. Nothingness. Okay, in this deck, that is the Hierophant. Okay, so Taurus energy. 6 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 4 of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. So here we have a lot of wand energy, okay? A lot of wand energy about energy, things of intensity, things of interest, things that are important, things that excite you, things that you might want to try, things that you might want to be a part of, okay? And then we have sword energy here. So this is Leo, Aries, Sag, and this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Hierophant. So let's start with this. All right, so this is, in this deck, it's about going into the darkness, into the silence. So ideally in meditation, but in whatever way that you can, where there's no distraction, there's nothing to pull you away from you kind of figuring out where you want to make changes in your life, and then saying, I'm going to do this. This is important for me. This is why I need to do it, why I want to do it, what it means for my growth, what it means for my expansion. So this is about you making a choice to take care of yourself and put yourself first. How do you do that? For some of you, it's just about changing what you do day to day. For some of you, it's about really learning more, experiencing more, getting additional information, knowledge, okay, building upon what you've already done. For others of you, it's about taking on a role where you're the mentor, you're the teacher, you're the leader, okay? So, and for some of you, this can be about, do you want to commit permanently to some kind of relationship that is going to be different than what you've had before, and it's something that you're going to put your whole heart in. You're not going to hold back at all. You're not going to bring forward any of the fears or the situations or traumas or damage that's been done before you, okay? So there's a lot that can come with this card. All right, so what Spirit is saying is that surrounding you, you have amazing fire energy, because you've got success here, which is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands obviously comes after the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is, there's been a lot of competition. There's been a lot of conflict. I've been in flux. I haven't known what I've wanted to do. I've had, more failures than wins, okay? So this is overcoming that. It's getting things where they're finally falling into place, okay? And a lot of it has to do because you've spent your time here. And then you've got the universe coming in with the Knight of Wands, which is that really fast energy about absorbing the energy that's coming towards you, taking a hold of it, going with it, stepping forward with an intensity of new energy that I'm going to take on because I've reflected on my life, because there's been too much of this, right? This is the Nine of Wands. So this says exhaustion. It's a great card. It's a great description of this card, because in the Nine of Wands, you see the wounded soldier, barely propped up, wounded with bandages, holding up these 9 wands, which represent 9 different scenarios, circumstances, years, months, different things that have happened that one by one you have kind of stacked them up. And that 9th one is like, I'm not doing it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I'm going to make a change, because we know the 10 of Wands is just, the burden is too much to almost take on anymore. Okay, so you're stepping into a phase where you're like, I'm ending this cycle now. And then you have the 4 of Swords, which is about, okay, before I make my next move into this new energy based on what I've thought about, I just need to take a little bit of time, a little bit of a postponement, and just wait and see. Am I clear? Do I understand what it is that I need next, that I want next, how I want to show up? Or is it still kind of black and white and gray and not real clear? Have I done enough of reflection so that I don't end up back into this situation because of patterns, because the way I allow people to not honor me and take care of how I feel and what I think as I do them? Okay, so it's just a regrouping, if you will, okay? But look at all this energy around you that is energy of very positive outcomes, new outcomes, very beneficial energy around you. All right, angel spirits and guides. Angel spirits and guides. You have 2 cards. White Swan. The power of divine grace is within you. So we'll put that here because that makes perfect sense there. Okay, when we move into this energy here, it really is divine grace that's within us, right? You can't get here by accident. You really have to intend to be here. And the other card you have is let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. And we're going to put that right over the 9 of Wands, okay? This is you saying, I am going to take time for me. I am going to make myself a priority. I'm not going to put everybody else first, okay? I'm not going to lie to myself anymore about what makes me happy and what doesn't. I'm not going to accept the things that aren't right for me. Okay, this is you really waking up to, you know what, I deserve better. I know that I deserve better. Yeah, and you deserve blessings, a lot of blessings, okay? And the other card you have is purification. So this is a release of these thoughts, of these scenarios in your life, a regrouping, a little bit of a reflective rest time. You know, we sometimes after a big long journey, a race, which feels like an endurance race, we're a bit exhausted. We need to rest a little bit. And then we're rejuvenated, clear on how to get success. And you have a lot of yellow here, okay? And yellow is always about that solar plexus. Recognizing who you are and your worth. Recognizing the divine is within you. Understanding that you are here to provide your light and your energy. You all have that. We all have that. Okay? We're not going to let anyone belittle us or drag us through the mud where we feel like that's all we deserve. Okay? I feel like this group has had such a hard time. It's like I just want to give you a hug because I feel like there's been a lot of this 9 of Wands in your energy. And then you have number 4, happy family. So beautiful card about changing your outcome in life. So family doesn't have to be the traditional family. It can be a group of people that we pull together. We create our family. Those can be the most rewarding, loving, giving, nurturing families that we could ever ask for, okay? And we have to search that out if we don't have that in our life. If we don't have the traditional family where we're blessed with all of that, right? General blessings, then we have to search out the people, the community that will help us to achieve that. Do we need other people to make us happy? No, we have to find that within. Another reason why we have this card here. But we do have the opportunity to create our own family. And then you have 17, action. So this is Spirit asking you to make a commitment to yourself to take action so that you can move towards the blessings based on who you now recognize yourself as. Okay, with a lot of success. Oh, this is about victory. This is about overcoming. This is about, look at it. His hands are wide open, just thrilled, grateful, happy of where life is taking him. All right, angel spirits and guides. Nothing real can be threatened. How can you actively participating in heaven on earth? Well, that's a beautiful card. Okay, and that is just a reminder that, you know, that the divine is within you. We can all take steps towards making things better for us. Okay, so we have to right away step away from this energy. And that is the greatest way that we can make strides to create heaven on earth, to make things better for us, okay? Triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Okay, so this card and this card and this card, they all kind of give the same message, okay? That we all have to recognize at the soul level, the divine being that we are, okay? And that we are here to share our light. We are here to experience beautiful things. We are here to learn, yes, to grow, yes, but not through a lifetime of suffering, okay? So this is all about what is it that I need to glean through the pile and say, this no longer serves me. This is not for my highest good. And say, this makes sense to me. This feels right to me. This is the wisdom that I have gained along the way through this hardship, but I have so much before me that's better, brighter. Spiritual understanding, Archangel Raziel, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you to understand spiritual truths. And then victory, Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay, so this is part of that regrouping and giving yourself a moment or more so that you can fully appreciate where you've been, but now where you're going. All right, let's take a look at your oracle card here, and then we'll get your final card. Look at that awakening. Wow. Yes, absolutely. The divine, this nothing can be threatened that's real. Okay, victory, spiritual understanding, the Hierophant, perfect. Awakening, growing, being open to the new energy, moving into that 5D energy, moving beyond this 9 of Wands, and that can be the greatest success of all in this awakening process. All right, shifting into that of this is all my life is to no, there's much more for me. The time is right. Have faith for your desire to come to fruition. And take the first step, begin it now. Okay, so, and there's your action card here. So this is really beautiful energy about you moving into another level of existence, basically, right? When we have awakenings, when we have connections with spirit, when they start to communicate us with esoteric information that we start to incorporate, our energy completely shifts, and we really can kind of accidentally almost step into this new energy, which brings a lot of blessings, right? A lot of happiness, a lot of grace into our life. Okay, so, and you know, the number 11, that is about you being on the path your soul came here to be on, right? It's like following that North Star. So this is a really nice yes for you, group 4. So if there's something that resonates, please like and subscribe. If you're interested, every month I give away free reading. They're about an hour long. Please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter, and at the new moon I randomly choose a name and you'll be entered in that contest. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, group 5. This is your choice. This is your amethyst. All right, so today when I picked the oracle, I opened the box, I grabbed the top 6 cards. That's one of the 6, and we'll see what yours says at the end. Let's start with tarot. I take what flips out. Rebirth, 10 of Swords. So this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Air sign, angel, spirits, and guides. What else? Flowering, this is your Queen of Pentacles. Totality, this is the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Okay. All right, so for you, group 5, this is what they want me to address first. Okay, so this is your 6 of Cups. So this card represents the feelings you have or had for someone or something in your past. Okay, it can be from your childhood, it can be from a previous relationship, it can be from something that was pretty monumental in your life with family. Okay, but this energy is energy that has you focused on what used to be, or reflecting a lot on what was, or something that you're missing, or something that's had an impact on you, okay? And that scenario, whatever that was, that relationship, that encounter, that experience, that series of experiences has had an effect on you in a way that it doesn't let you really step into all you could be, okay? Because this card has a lot to do with the energy within us, or the desires or the passions that we have, and they're not kind of running flawlessly. There's a lot of conflict about what we want or what we feel, or what we think is right for us, or we get into situations where we're uncertain and we're conflicted. We're in a competitive situation where we're always trying to outmaneuver someone or find our place, because there's something that just isn't emotionally connected and fulfilling, okay? So sometimes the things that have transpired in the past cause us, as we grow and move through life, to become more and more conflicted within, which creates a lot of disharmony in our life and makes us stuck, okay? And we get to this point where it's like we're ready for a rebirth, because this is the 10 of Swords in the ring in my left ear. This is the 10 of Swords. It's like it's all been too much. It's all been too long. It's all been overwhelming. And it's all preventing you from moving into this Queen of Pentacles flowering. Now, I love this card because, one, the Queen of Pentacles is ruled by Venus. All right, so it's beautiful energy of that divine feminine, about growing and expanding and building and creating and interacting in environments and relationships that are equal give and take. They add to us. They don't take away from us, okay? They help us to expand. They build upon the beautiful things that we have built so far, and it gives us more of that. Okay, so this is beautiful energy about your long-term outlook, your long-term goals, okay? Because this is Capricorn energy. 10th house is about career and money, but it's about what's going on with you long-term. So for you, I see this as a big release and freeing yourself and moving into something really beautiful, like the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So Pentacles is just one aspect of, or money is just one aspect of Pentacles, but it's most definitely, you know, anything that you're hoping to improve in your day-to-day life, okay? Your life that you're living here at this moment in the 3D. Falcon, use your keen perception and skills in making decisions. Do not delay. And they're ringing my left ear again. Okay, what they're saying is that recognizing this is the first and biggest step. Secondly, making a decision to move out of this and accepting this rebirth and moving into this area where, you know, this is the Queen of Pentacles, but it makes me think of anything like the Empress, anything that grows, but it also makes me think of the High Priestess. You really start to kind of connect in and figure out that which is going to be for your highest and greatest good. And that's always what we want to ask. What is it that you can show me that's for my highest and greatest good? Please direct me on the path for my highest and greatest good. And the other card that flipped out is Cardinal. Stand tall and proud, see the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. So you could be flowering, growing, expanding into something where you're a leader, okay? Where you're stepping into the spotlight, where you're not hiding anymore, where you're not, you know, trying to fight for whatever scraps that you can get to make a way for yourself, a name for yourself. But it's about you really stepping into something where you get to show people all that you are and reap the rewards of that, as it should be. All right, angel spirit. And then we have new beginning. So new beginning next to rebirth. So leaving behind the challenges, the difficulties, the aspects of life that we feel do nothing but add additional stress, anxiety, and worry to our life, okay? And stepping into this new beginning, this rebirth, where we can really grow from the mud like the lotus. So This, being in this Five of Wands, that's like being in the mud, right? There's nothing pleasant about it. There's nothing emotionally fulfilling. It's draining, it's exhausting. It keeps us in kind of a lower level energy field, where this is very high vibrational energy. So we emerge with that Venus energy, with this Lotus energy, and our long-term future, right? Not our past, but our long-term future is filled with opportunity. And then we have strategy 21. So yeah, having a plan, maybe journaling, maybe thinking about what's next, maybe making some notes, maybe throwing some ideas out there, coming up with a plan and how to move. It says, do not delay, right? Making decisions, use your skill, your knowledge, listen to your heart. And as I say that, you get deep inward journey, you'll be rewarded for the work. How can you alchemize your fear? Number 11. Well, 11's always about doing what we're supposed to do at the soul level, right? How do we alchemize fear? The biggest thing about fear is we can either put the energy into that, or we can put the energy into having faith, okay? They both take a lot of energy. So we can alchemize, change, alter the fear and move it into something that's more trusting a new beginning, having faith in a new beginning, trusting that we're going to emerge as this Queen of Pentacles. All right, so it's a lot about the inward journey, about how we feel and how we trust. Now, I'll tell you, 2023 is a year of the number 7. That's all about transmuting, alchemizing, trusting. Okay, it's a very different kind of energy. The other card that came with that is eliminate distractions. Stop shining light on things you are not. How can you reclaim your power? Okay, that is a beautiful card when we have the Five of Wands showing up. Okay, stop shining light on what you're not. You're not this. You are this Queen of Pentacles. All right, this is where we shine our light. This is where we expand our energy. This is where we put our energy. Okay, this is where we put our thoughts. Sometimes the hardest part about a new beginning and a rebirth is just seeing ourselves differently and then staying focused on that different picture. And then you have Philosopher's Stone number 22. Powerful manifestation of wishes and goals. So the master number 22, it is about creating something new. It is about building something. We talked about the Queen of Pentacles, this being Capricorn in the 10th house, about, you know, your long-term goals in your career. Well, what is it that you're wishing for? What is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want to build and create and balance? Angel, spirits, and guides. Overcoming difficulties, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Number 5, that's what 5s are about, difficulties, challenges. And then brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. There you go. Okay, and you had your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Don't delay. Brilliant idea. So some of you do have new ideas that are going to give you a new beginning. Some of you do have ideas that can emerge into something that's going to make a difference in your financial situation, or a difference in your overall, well-being with regard to how stressed you are. And then you have insight. Okay, that's perfect. So we talked a little bit about that, but insight, intuition, that connection, clearing away the dense energy of the past, that's really going to help you capitalize on this new beginning, giving you the capacity to really step into all that it could be and beyond. All right, let's see what else. Angel, spirits, and guides. Final card for group 5, please. Like an eagle, it's your time to soar. Do not fear that you will fall. Okay, so that's twice you got the message about not being in fear, and then be open to receiving. You do deserve to receive. All right, so for you, group 5, this is a yes. This is you overcoming. This is you moving into some different energy going forward. This is about you having to transmute a little bit of energy of the past. Who doesn't have to do that? Pretty much we all have to do that. But all of the signs are about you being able to create something that's really beautiful for yourself, to feel secure, to feel happy, to feel successful, to feel like you're on your right path. So definitely a yes for you. So if this resonates, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in the free reading I give away every month at the new moon, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter so that you can be part of that contest. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, Group 6. This is your choice. This is the pyrite. Was also known as Fool's Gold. All right, so the Oracle, I opened the box. I chose the top 6 cards. We'll see which one you got. We'll start with the tarot. Just take what resonates or choose another pile if this one doesn't. All right. 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups, projections. Page of Wands, playfulness. Knight of Swords, fighting. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords, comparison. Okay, so this is really interesting. This is what Spirit is saying right away. You have a choice to make, okay? You have a choice where you can move in, where everything is starting to really pay off, where it's starting to really work out, where things are falling into place, where you're emotionally on high vibe, where things have finally started to leave space for you to take deep breaths, to relax a little bit, to close your eyes and just feel the sun on your face and say thank you, okay? This card is called laziness only because sometimes when we get to this, we don't realize that, oh, there's the 10 of Cups. That's that one step further, that really what I call the Nirvana card. But this is beautiful energy about wish fulfillment, okay? But you have some action and choices to make because you have this card here that was at the bottom of the deck, comparison. This is the 5 of Swords, okay? These are thoughts within you. These are things that you say to yourself. These are things that you have absorbed from conversations you've had in the past. These are beliefs that you've taken on that aren't necessarily yours. They may be beliefs of others that make you feel like, oh, I'm just this new green bamboo. I don't match up to this strong, mighty oak, okay? But what you don't see is the bamboo is flexible. The bamboo is bendable. The bamboo continues to grow and grow and grow with beauty and grace in groups of like-minded, close, cohesive dynamics with like-minded souls, okay? So Spirit is saying that for you to step out of this energy, you have to be open to new ideas and new opportunities and new situations that are different and very outside the box for you, and that you're going to have choices. And some of these choices might not be very clear. Some of these choices might make you think, is this right for me? Is that right for me? Spirit is saying for some of you in Group 6, you're going to have to try a couple of different things until you find what really resonates with you. But you will get to a point where in your life, things are just going to fall into place. Do you see how there's all these cracked mirrors behind him? But here he's sitting, right, relaxed. He's got something to drink here, feet on a pillow, very comfortable. He's got his umbrella, his glasses, all right? This is what's been in his past, okay? This is what he walked away from with the 8 of Cups. So this is very clear message that they're coming through pretty strong right now, saying with this Knight of Swords, new ideas, new communication. Someone's going to reach out to you. Someone's going to offer you something. Someone's going to share something with you. You're going to hear something. You're going to watch something. You're going to read something that's going to help you change your disposition, your thoughts, your beliefs. And from there, you're going to be really open. Like this guy's got his arms wide open, face up to the sky, just like him, just absorbing all the intuitive hits, the blessings, the ideas, the passion, all right? and then making choices based on what fulfills you emotionally, okay? What really resonates, not the projections, the illusions, the distortions all around you that make you feel this. 5 of Swords, all right? So stepping into this beautiful energy. Angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for group 6? Choose to follow the path of forgiveness and raise your vibration. Okay, so this kind of makes sense because one, we've got cups here, which has to do with how you feel, emotions, what makes you feel like you're moving in a way that there's some peace and some grace and some happiness, okay? This path is one of just the opposite. No solid emotional fulfillment, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of self-criticism. Sometimes there's self-sabotage and a little bit of self-pity because we're in this never-ending cycle, okay? So that's why choose to follow the path of forgiveness. Forgive the experiences that brought you here. Forgive yourself, some of you, for what has brought you here. Okay, let that go to free yourself from this so that you can capitalize on all this beautiful information. All right. Yeah, and you have healing chaos. So a lot of healing through this process. Be flexible on how you get to your 9 of Cups. The thing that you want that's going to provide you with, you know, that feeling of, oh, I finally have a place to breathe. I finally have a place to relax. I finally have a little bit of space in my life for some fun, some things that I would love to have done. Go after my bucket list, where I want to go, a vacation, go and see some other people, maybe go away from all the people and just kind of have some quiet silence, okay? But healing, and within the healing, from the chaos, from the conflict, from all the comparison that pulls away the joy in our life because we always see what we're not, what we're lacking, comes transformation. And you also got the transformation card. So big transformation for you from a card that's really about all that you're not and all that can't be to all that you are and all that you could be. So very beautiful. Now, flexibility, that is perfect for the 7 of Cups, right? Because the 7 of Cups, we have a lot of options out there. There's A, B, C, D, and E. And we need to be flexible. Maybe we thought we could only pick A and E, but really it's B and C that have who we need, what we need, and how to get there. So just be flexible, all right? Know that this is a time of change for you. Angel, spirits, and guides. Two cards here. You have Door to Spirit. So this is Spirit opening up, saying, as we transition, we will be there with you. As you transition from this 5 of Swords energy, within the healing and the transformation that's taking place, not only for you, but the collective, connect with Spirit, be with Spirit. Understand that if you are open to Spirit, Spirit will guide you to help and overcome. And the other card that flipped out for you is the Thinking Woman. Okay, so when we have this 5 of Swords, we have a lot going on in our mind, right? The Thinking Woman, there's a lot there. So again, this is kind of having to close the door on that a little bit. Open door to Spirit, open the door to your intuition, open the door to what you feel inside, open the door to the possibilities, right? Playfulness. This is the Page of Wands, the possibilities. All right, the Thinking Woman spends too much time comparing, and it really does, you know, take away a lot of the potential for happiness when we're comparing ourselves to everything and everyone. What do we have or not have based on what everyone else has? Where is someone else in their life based on where I am in my life? Okay, comparison is something that just really, it makes us stay in this energy of I'll never be what they are. I can never have what they have. So if you're, comparing yourself to the other people who have like jobs like you, if you're comparing yourself to people who live in your, apartment building or on your street, if you're comparing yourself to, what kind of car person drives compared to what you drive, whatever the case may be, all of that makes you feel like you have less than. And then 22, this is not your practical life. Decide. What's your inner voice telling you about the dream in your heart? Wow, that's a powerful card for you, group 6. And 22 is a master number about creating. So creating and following your dreams, right? Following the potential that can be so much about the good in life, about transforming where you maybe don't even want the same things that you used to want, but you find great happiness, right? You find great peace in your life. And peace is a word that's overused and underrated. Trinka 555, manifesting money and income. All right, so there you go. You might be moving towards something where you can make a change in your career. Maybe you want to make a change in where you work. Maybe you are going to be inheriting some money, getting some land, getting some kind of settlement, okay? There's something coming in. When we see 555, that's always about some sort of manifestation. Angel, spirits, and guides. You got a lot of 5s here. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That says that you've had to go through a lot and that there's a lot of transformation and change. But Spirit's not going to leave you high and dry. Compassion, Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to this situation. This is about yourself and all the people involved, including yourself. And there it is, about yourself as well. Archangel Raphael, give us your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Yeah. So this is really Spirit coming in to try and help you through this transformative process. It's not going to happen overnight, but 2023 is a year of alchemizing, right? And it's the number 7, which is the divine number. So this 22, this practical life, this is not your practical life. You need to decide, follow your dream that's in your heart. So Spirit is going to help you to do that, to reach this 9 of Cups. All right, let's see what we have for your oracle. Cherish. Okay, so this is about new beginnings, right? Eggs are about the rebirth, the new beginning. We cherish it, we nurture it. And we've got this Page of Wands here, okay? Whatever this egg represents, we're going to foster it. We're going to care for it. We're going to protect it. Whatever that is, because this egg represents this 9 of Cups. Maintaining a momentum that allows you to really end up in a place where emotionally you find a state of acceptance of life, where you feel happy, where you feel relieved, where you feel like things have kind of leveled out a lot, right? It's that wish fulfillment, whatever that is for you. So in this process, as you make these shifts and changes and move through this energy, cherish that which you are trying to create. Remember, because we talked 22, that's about being the master builder, the master creator, building what's next for you. You are full of love. Now share it with another. Yeah, some of you with this comparison, you have kind of a low, sometimes you have a low opinion of yourself. So Spirit wants you to change that. And then go within and find your inner peace. Problems resolve when you listen to your inner self. All right. So for you, group 6, this is a no. But you do have the opportunity to make some significant changes through this process so that you can reach this 9 of Cups energy, where you really follow your inner voice and your inner self about your dreams that are in your heart and transition through some of the challenges of the past, releasing a little bit of that information. You have a lot of spiritual cards around here to help you through this process, through your awakening. That's going to be when we are awakening, there's different phases. The beginning is rough. We get kind of through a phase that goes well. Then we hit another place that we need to step over. That can be kind of rough. Okay, so Spirit will help you through that. All right, so again, this is a no. If you want to shift that energy, you certainly know how. If there's something that resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I randomly choose a name for a free reading. It's about an hour long. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe. And in the comments section, write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste.